You hear that? It's quiet.
Eagle Vision
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Thursday, October 8, 2020. I'm Trent, and today's top story once again highlights violent weather moving into the state. It's been the most active hurricane season in American history, with more storms recorded than any other time in the past. Hurricane Delta slammed into the Mexico Peninsula early yesterday and is set to make landfall on the Mississippi-Louisiana coast tomorrow afternoon. The storm has weakened a bit, but still maintains wind speeds of 110 miles per hour. The storm is in fact the reason that our homecoming festivities were moved to tonight. The track currently has the storm making its way right through the heart of Mississippi, hitting Jackson and then Tupelo before heading north into Tennessee and the East Coast.
Last Friday night, the Eagles had an exciting home game against the DeSoto Central Jags. Jamario Harris had 10 rushes for 56 yards and a touchdown. Janoris Hobson had 7 rushes for 66 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 receptions for 108 and a touchdown. He also had a kickoff return for a touchdown. Trent Condor threw 135 yards, had 4 carries for 18 yards. Levante Hodges had 4 carries for 28 and a score. He also had 1 catch for 22 yards. Chris Higginbottom threw a 22-yard touchdown to Jamarian Bobo, and Rafael Correa hit a 37-yard field goal. The final score, Eagles 54, Jags 22. All right, we're here with Coach Nails and Trent. If you will show the students, we've had a little incident hunting. Apparently he fell out of a tree, got tangled up in a fight with a coyote, something or another.
Y'all have heard all kinds of stuff. There's some crazy stories going around. So I guess y'all want to know what really happened.
We are dying to know what really happened.
All right, so I'm sitting in my tree stand, boo-to-doo, sitting here, little boy, look around, and there's a doe coming. I'm like, oh, sweet. I stand up, I look this way, I hear something behind me. When I turn, there's a buck. But as I turn, my shoulder hit my bow hanger and my bow fell off. So I'm sitting there, just hanging out. This deer walks up underneath me and I'm like, I can jump on it. I can jump on it. So I take my knife out my bag, I wait for him to get underneath me, and I go to jump. But I got kind of scared. So I grab my stand and I'm hanging with one arm. The deer ain't moved. It ain't moved. So at that point I said, I got this. So I dropped straight down with my knife, kind of like Rambo would do, and I missed. So I'm laying on the ground, I'm like, I missed, kind of hurting. As I'm laying there, a pack of coyotes come running up. So I kicked at one, missed, and hit a tree with my foot. I do a somersault, I grab my gun, I cock it between my legs like that with my handgun, and just say boom, 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 and run the coyotes off. I hit 2 of them. There was 5 of them. Then I had to walk out back to the four-wheeler.
Limp out.
Limp out.
Limp out.
And then I had to load the four-wheeler by myself.
That is quite.
It's about a 1,000-yard walk back to the four-wheeler.
That is quite a story.
Yeah.
Now, Lewis has a story too. Apparently, after talking with Brittany, his wife, he stepped in a hole in the field.
What? Hold on now. My wife said that? She wasn't even there. What story sounds more believable?
Okay, the coyote story is so good, we'll just stick with that one. Switching gears, apparently there was another ghost sighting.
Yeah. Where's Hectorn? Hectorn and Coach White, they didn't see the ghost, but they heard her.
So what happened?
They were walking down you have to get their story too. So they said they were walking down the bleachers, and every step they took, they heard footsteps. And then they would turn around, and there's nothing there. And the footsteps would stop, and they start walking again. Do. Footsteps again. Turn around, it's gone. I don't think either one of them go to the football field by themselves now.
As always, practicing safe social distancing. Here with Coach Hectorn to hear his story about the ghost that he heard, not sighted, just to be clear, in the stadium.
I want to clarify and make sure the words aren't put in the wrong way. I heard something strange. I wouldn't quite call it a ghost, but I did hear something. So this was last week. Coach White and myself were in the press box setting some stuff up, and we were walking down. We were the only two up there, only two even out there on the field. And we're walking down the stairs, so the kind of the stairs that go back behind the bleachers, and then we hear what sounds like someone walking down the bleachers. So at first I'm thinking someone's walking down the bleachers, and then I realize there's no one else out there. So I turn around to look. There's no one there, and the sound stops. So I'm like, that was kind of strange. So we start walking again, and we hear it again. So the first thing is, now I'm trying to justify to myself that that's probably the wind blowing. But the problem is, it was in one spot right above our head, and it was clearly boom, 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 boom. So it sounded like steps. Turned around again, and it stopped. No one was there. And I may or may not have started to walk very briskly. And I heard it one more time about the time I got to the gate, and at that point we were getting out of there. So didn't see anything, but I heard something.
That's pretty creepy.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't scared of it, no. Just I want to make sure that that's out there. I wasn't scared. Coach White was scared. He almost cried, but he didn't cry. He may have, I don't know. But I wasn't scared at all.
But it's creepy.
It was creepy. It was real creepy. I'm still a little... I don't like to go out there by myself anymore. I'm going to be honest.
It's now time for today's announcements. Pay attention, we are moving fast. Tonight is homecoming. We hope everyone comes out to support our court and the team. You can sign up for cheer tryouts in room F10. You must have a current sports physical and proof of insurance to sign up. Tryouts will be on October 15th at 3 p.m. See Mrs. Bryant for more details. The Voice of Democracy Patriotic Audio Essay is now open to students. The grand prize is $30,000 for students to use at the college of their choice. You can visit vfw.org for more information. Students, remember to social distance on the floor stickers when going through the lunch lines. Also, be sure to get everything you need the first trip through the line. You are not allowed to return to the lunch line a second time. Also remember that the vending machines do not have any drinks in them. If you go up to the vending machine and put money in it, you will not get your money back. Students, those of you who are virtual, will have tutoring options available to you on Wednesday afternoons. Tutoring will be from 2:45 p.m. to 4:15 p.m. You must let your teachers know if you plan on attending the sessions via Schoology no later than 2 p.m. each Wednesday. Virtual tutoring will take place through the Teams app, allowing you to have live sessions with the teachers. Traditional students here in the building also have tutoring options on Monday afternoons. Be sure to sign up in the cafeteria on Monday during lunch if you plan on attending the session. You can also talk with your teacher if you're interested in signing up. Students are responsible for providing their own masks. The school does not provide the mask for you. You must have a mask on to attend school. If you carry a bag, please keep an extra one in there. And also, don't forget to wear the mask correctly over the nose and mouth. That's it for today's episode. Here at One Lake, we are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.